Peace and love, black family. Peace to all the melanated people around the planet. What up with you? I'm back with another video. Got my coffee, man. I'm up late, mind storming. Thought I drop this video. It's been heavy on the mind, so I thought I'd drop it. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what's been on my mind. Do y'all remember back in like of October 2018, a couple years ago, where a white guy named Gregory Bush in Louisville, Kentucky, he goes inside of Kroger's and open fire on a black man, shooting him in the back of the head, killing him for no reason. Then he goes out in the parking lot as he proceeds to leave. He points the gun at everybody and screams, "White people don't kill white people." Then he goes out in the parking lot and shoot a 67-year-old black woman, shoots her dead. Then he made his way to an all-black church, but he couldn't get in the church. And then he was apprehended by the cops. He has a weapon, and the cops, they apprehend him. You know how that goes. He's a white guy, and he ends up, cuffing up and, giving himself up. I find it ironic, though, a few days ago, June 8th, I reads where the judge, what's her name? Judge Annie O'Connor ruled June 8th, 2020, that Gregory Bush wasn't competent to stand trial. I find that, it's unbelievable because this guy knew what the hell he was doing. He sought these people out based on the color of their skin. It was a hate crime. There's no way around this. You have to know that this was premeditated. I'm not saying that he knew exactly that he was going to kill the Pacific black people, but he knew that he was going to kill somebody black. And he had in his mind that he was going to annihilate a lot of black people. But by the blessings of God, he didn't get the chance to get in the black church. But in 2020, they said this man is not capable or competent to stand trial because of his mental illness. But I'm gonna let y'all watch this video and let me sit back and watch this video with y'all, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. In the comments below, let me know if I'm just being inconsiderate. Maybe the man does have a mental issue, but that don't give him an excuse to premeditate this. So therefore, if we're dealing with a mental issue, we're dealing with a person who can make decisions. So he's not all crazy as it seems to be, because he knew definitely what he wanted and who he was hunting. And he screamed before he left the store that white people don't kill white people. So how is he not competent to stand trial? Y'all let me know what's up. Y'all can't hear that, can y'all? Let me find a remote to this damn thing. Turn this up. Can't find my damn remote.
Officially classified as one. Also at question is the suspect's mental history.
I'm gonna play this back.
Social media posts, he did discuss struggling with paranoia. Several racial justice groups, meantime, uniting today to call for the Jeffersontown Kroger shooting to be prosecuted as a hate crime. Witnesses at the scene say the suspect targeted African Americans, and surveillance video shows that suspect trying to get into a historically black church before going to that Kroger store. While local and federal investigators say they are looking into the shootings as a hate crime, it has not been officially classified as one. Also at question is the suspect's mental history. You see that man there. In social media posts, he did discuss struggling with paranoia and schizophrenia, but those at today's news conference say that is no excuse.
We as a community need to send the message that this is not acceptable, that we will not tolerate this. Therefore, this individual should not be allowed to use mental illness as an excuse to escape justice.
Mental illness is real, but the hatred that showed itself on Wednesday is not the result of mental illness. It's much, much more deep-seated than that.
Now, local politicians at today's news conference, like Council President David James, say they do consider the shootings to be a hate crime.
Sad tragedy for this community. A shooting that has not only taken innocent lives, but reminds us all once again, places we once thought were safe are not. Hello everyone, I'm Doug Prophet.
And I'm Lisa Hudson. We have team coverage here at 11 on the shooting at that busy Kroger store. 2 shoppers shot and killed. Police arrested a man quickly.
WHS 11's Heather Fontaine is live right now at the Stony Brook Kroger in Jeffersontown, where police just a little while ago reopened the parking lot. And police say this appears to be a random shooting, Heather.
Yes, Doug, it's been 8 hours since those initial shots were fired. Since then, the crime tape has come down and people have returned to pick up their cars. Some cars, though, are still in the parking lot, like this one here. Take a look. You can still see bullet holes going right through the window after these bullets were flying in the parking lot. Jeffersontown Police Department says they will not be releasing any more information tonight, especially on the suspect, but they did release a statement telling us that they were deeply saddened by today's shooting, saying in that statement their hearts are with the victims. Kroger telling us the store here off of Hurstbourne Lane is going to remain closed until Friday morning. Candles, flowers, and a card lay in front of the Kroger grocery store, where 2 shoppers were shot and killed hours earlier. The proof of the violence still sitting in the parking lot. Smashed windows, cars peppered with bullet holes.
There was loud noises and people screaming, running.
We found an empty space and hung out so we knew what was going on.
And they said, he's shooting. So I went to get down on the ground.
You got to agree with me that that's bullshit that the judge find this man incompetent to stand trial. Not to say he won't go to trial, because they're going to make his ass go to a mental hospital for a while to get evaluated and put him on his medication, and that motherfucker going to be executed for what he did. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I mean executed, I mean he's going to do his time, because you just can't do that and get away with something like that. And for that judge to just say he's incompetent to stand trial, I mean, you trying to give him a leeway out. That's the way I'm looking at that. You're trying to get him a leeway out. And that's what's going on in this country and around the world. They think black life is not worth nothing in this world. So that's my take on that. You know, they look at the situation like, well, he killed 2 black people. You know, he incompetent to stand trial. But the guy knew what the fuck he was doing. If you're incompetent to stand trial, that means that you really have no motherfucking reasoning or no motherfucking scruples upstairs. Don't know what the fuck you doing. You know, he knew what the fuck he was doing. That was premeditated. So this is stagnation for justice. This is all that you know, to me, I mean, the judge need to be petitioned. I mean, what I mean by that, somebody need to write the Bar Association on this judge for giving this maniac leeway in a case that he's now probably pleading not guilty by reason of insanity. So he's gonna try to get off. He's gonna try to get off. He's sane. He know what he was doing. He knew who the fuck he was hunting. You know, he was hunting someone black. You know what I mean? That's why I say, you know, we gotta hold on to our Second Amendment. For us to don't have felonies and have rights to carry a gun, we can carry a gun, man, because there's no way that this guy could get away with that kind of act if someone black had a gun in the store. We walking around with our pistols, and as soon as he busts that round, we pop his ass. We gotta protect ourselves, especially we gotta protect our women. That's all I got to say, man, about that, man. You know, I just thought it was wrong, man, for them to rule that this guy was incompetent, you know, to stand trial. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments below. And share this video, hit the like button. You know, the streets is watching. Bam.